Fit Moms, welcome to your Muscle Pump with Bump workout. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Hey Fit Moms so that you can stay up to date with all of our workouts during pregnancy and beyond. So what to expect with this workout? Definitely have your mat available. Also have some free weights because we're going to be using that throughout the workout, and some water. We're going to work our upper body as well as our lower body and core with some combined movements. I hope you enjoy the workout. Let me know how it goes. Now the workout involves 2 rounds. The moves are sumo combo, row combo, deadlift combo, chest press combo, kickback combo, side lunge combo, bird dogs, fire hydrant combo. Hey Fit Moms, welcome to your Muscle Pump with Bump workouts. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Hey Fit Moms so you can stay up to date with all of our awesome workouts during pregnancy and beyond. Also, before beginning, make sure you have checked in with your healthcare provider, OB, or midwife to make sure that this is appropriate for you. Okay, without further ado, let's get warming up. Get into a nice wide stance. Bring that right arm up. You're slowly gonna side bend to the left. Push that palm away, and you're gonna bring that arm up again. Take your time, nice and smooth and controlled. Bring it away. Opposite side, lengthen. Open up the rib cage, open up your side. Push it away. Breathing in your nose, out your mouth, nice and controlled. And relax. Push those arms away. Palms are facing away. Small circles to the back. We're just gonna warm up the shoulder girdle. We are gonna work our arms, our legs, our core today. We are gonna use some weights. Make sure you have your water nearby. We're gonna go the opposite way, pushing it forward, keeping the chest proud, nice and smooth, nice and controlled, and relax. Take a nice wide stance, toes pointed out. Let's just warm up with a little bit of a sumo squat and come right up, pushing the knees apart, keeping the chest up as if you're sliding down the wall, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your thighs. As you stand, you're gonna hold that sumo squat, bring that right shoulder forward, gentle stretch to that back. Let's do that one more time, each side. Take your time and relax. I'm gonna turn, bring your feet about just slightly more than hip width apart, knees soft, you're gonna hinge forward. Stretch those hamstrings, back flat. Now let the head, neck, and shoulders relax. Round the back and roll the spine up, one vertebrae at a time. Again, you're gonna hinge forward, back flat, stretching the hamstrings. Head, neck, and shoulders relax. Round the back and let the vertebrae stack one at a time. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale, a couple more guys, deep breath. Open up those lungs and relax. Okay, so for our first one, we're gonna grab some weights. And it's good to have maybe a couple different size weights. So I'm gonna show it to you first. Nice wide stance. You're gonna hold the weights here. You're gonna go into that sumo squat. You're gonna single press, come up into a double. Here we go. So you have single. So I am bouncing just a little bit in that sumo squat, and then driving it up into a double shoulder press. Inner thigh, outer thigh, some glutes, some core, getting your shoulders, compound movements. We're not wasting any time, but we're not rushing through it either. Listening to your body and to baby. Let's do one more and relax. Great job. Okay, I'm gonna show you the next one. I'm gonna turn so you can see. So I'm gonna hinge from my waist. I'm gonna row, so it's a bent over row, but as I row, I'm gonna step back. Note how I'm driving with my elbows. I'm not shrugging, okay? So nice wide stance, and here we go. Bent over, we're gonna row and step back. Finding that distance that works for you, that depth that works for you, squeezing in between your shoulder blades, keeping the back flat. And we're not going too deep with the reverse lunge. We're getting our core, a little bit of balance, keeping our arms and back. Strong and relax. Great job. Okay, our next one, I'm gonna turn so you can see my knees are soft. I'm gonna hinge forward, back flat. I have a rear delt, and I'm gonna come straight up. So it's a deadlift combo with the rear delt and nice and controlled. So you're gonna feel a little bit of a stretch behind the hamstrings. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. This is not one you want to rush. Keeping good form as I come forward. I'm not rounding, right? I'm keeping my shoulder blades back. You guys are doing great. So you're hinging forward. Now you got the rear delt. Slowly standing up. Let's do one more. Nice and smooth and controlled. Great job, guys. Okay, so from here, we're gonna put the weight down, one, and for the next couple, we're just gonna have one weight in our hand. So we're gonna be in first position. I'm gonna show it to you first. So I have a first position squat. As I am squatting, I'm pressing out, bringing it in. As if I'm zipping up everything, but not zipping up the baby bump, right? Just the inner thigh and glutes. Here we go. So we have first position squats with a chest press, keeping the arms strong, core engaged, but we're not sucking in our bellies, right? There's no need to do that. Just working our hips, our glutes, our low back, a little bit of that transverse abdominis muscle that supports the low back. It's a really deep muscle. We're almost done. And relax. I hope you guys are feeling good. Our next one, I'm gonna turn so you can see my position. We have a squat. As I come up, I'm gonna shoulder press and kick it back. And I'm gonna alternate. Here we go. So squat into a press, alternating kickbacks, keeping our chest up. My hips are going back, keeping my chest up, lengthening, working my shoulders, but now more in a neutral position. Whereas the first one we did had a little bit of external rotation in the shoulder girdle, working that rotator cuff. A couple more, getting our glutes, not holding our breath, and relax. All right, we're gonna set the weight down. Actually, I'm gonna set the weight in my left hand. I'm gonna move to the left side of my mat. Watch me first. I'm gonna step with my right leg into a side lunge. So when I side lunge, I'm gonna turn so you can see my hips and glutes go back. So after I side lunge, side raise. All right, here we go. Side lunge, side raise. Nice and smooth. Make sure you're pushing off. Let your hips absorb. You guys are doing great. We're almost done. I don't know about you, but I always love it when I can lift some weights. Just feels strong, feels empowering. And what's cool is that you have more energy even when you're done. Your muscles are still engaging throughout the day, and relax. Okay, so now I'm gonna move to the other edge of my mat. I'm gonna switch weights, put it in my right hand. So now, watch me first. I'm gonna step with my left leg into that side lunge and then side raise. Here we go. Nice and smooth. My shoulder blades are staying back. As I'm doing this, no hurry, no rush. Great job, guys. Load, unload, keep going. Guys are doing awesome. Working the hips, working the glutes, your leg, different parts of the shoulder and arm. Let's do one more and relax. Great job. Go ahead and set that weight down. We're not gonna need it. The last couple of exercises we're gonna do is engage our core a little bit more. We're gonna bring it down to the mat. So our arms are about shoulder width apart. My wrist is underneath my shoulder. My knees are about hip width apart, maybe a little bit more to make room for your baby bump there. All we're gonna do is a modified bird dog. We're gonna bring the right leg back, slowly bring it in, a little bit of a round, and then lengthen. Here we go. So we're gonna bring it in and lengthen. It's not a fast motion. Really pushing with that heel. Gentle spinal articulation of the back. A little bit of a round, flatten, but I'm not coming too far in that I'm putting too much pressure on baby girl. Almost done. Couple more. A little bit of a round, flatten, engage your glutes, and relax. We're slowly gonna come out of that position. Shake your wrists out. I'm gonna turn, and all we're gonna do is switch legs, okay? So same thing. Hands are about shoulder width apart. Palms of your hands are underneath your shoulder girdle. Your knees are underneath your hips. Back flat. Here we go. Lengthen. Bring it in. Nice and smooth and controlled. Doing your best to not let that hip rock up, right? Even though the leg is going back, keeping that hip down, it may want to lift. Try not to let it. We are almost done. Great job, and relax. Slowly walk your hands back, shake it out. Guys, we have one more. Our last one, we're gonna work the hip girdle and glutes a little bit more. We're gonna be on all fours. We have alternating fire hydrants, and I'll show you what that looks like. So again, my wrists are under my shoulders. I'm gonna lift, but I'm not leaning, okay? So we don't want any of that leaning. So I'm gonna lift with my right, and then switch, lift with my left. Here we go. So it's smooth motions, engaging a little bit of that glute medius, some of our rotators and our hips, abduction, without forcing it, working within your range, your capabilities. If you're feeling too much tension in your abs, definitely stop. We're not holding our breath by any means, just engaging the hips, keeping the shoulder blades strong, and relax. Okay, we're slowly gonna walk out of that. Catch your breath, stretch it out, get some water. We have our 1 minute break, and then we're gonna continue with round 2. All right, this is round 2. Here we go. Nice wide stance, toes out, and we're gonna sumo squats, single arm presses into that double arm press. So as I'm pressing, I have a little bit of a bounce going on. You don't have to, you can just hold it here. If that's more comfortable for you, that is totally fine. Keeping those knees pressed out, keeping that chest open, palms forward. We have a couple more, and relax. Great job. Okay, we have our bent over row combo. So again, I'm hinging forward, and I'm gonna row and step back. Nice and smooth, leading with my elbows, squeezing my shoulder blades, getting a small reverse lunge. If you feel like you can go deeper, that is great. Just make sure you're listening to your body, not holding your breath. We're almost done. And relax. Okay, from here we have our deadlift combo. Knees soft, here we go. Coming forward, rear delt, and standing straight up. Nice and smooth. My knees are soft. My back stays flat. Squeezing my glutes as I stand. We're almost done. A few more. Getting the back of our shoulders, our arms, legs and glutes, and relax. Okay, so from here, we're gonna set one weight down. We're gonna get into first position, heels connected, toes out. We have our chest press combo. Here we go. Keeping the chest up, nice and smooth, squeezing the upper inner thigh, squeezing our quads as we stand. Nice, long torso, keeping good posture. Finding that depth that works for you, that tempo that works for you. Take breaks as you need. Just listening to your body and baby. Good job. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna turn. We have our squat presses with the kickback. Feet are about hip width apart a little bit more. Here we go. So we're gonna squat, press, and kick it back. Squeezing the glutes, nice and smooth. Nice job, guys. Keep that chest up. You should feel more of the weight on your heels. Gently squeezing that glute as you extend that leg back, going into some hip extension and relax. Okay, so we're gonna move to the left part of our mat. Weight is in our left hand. We're gonna side lunge to the right. Side lunge, side raise. Nice and smooth. You guys are doing great. Load and unload. Make sure your hip is going back. Your glute medius, your hips, your glutes are absorbing the force, right? Almost done. Keep that chest up. Couple more, guys. And relax. Okay, we're gonna move to the other edge of the mat. To the right, the weight's in my right hand. Here we go, side lunge to the left. Keep going. My toe is pointed forward. My knee, my hips are all facing the same direction. I'm not rotating out. I'm stopping my momentum. Control movement. We're almost there. Guys are doing great. Smooth and fluid. Working at your pace, which is the most important thing, and relax. Okay, we're gonna set that weight down. We're gonna head down to the mat, to the bird dog. My palms under my shoulder blades, legs about hip width apart. Here we go. Lengthen, slowly round, flatten the back. Nice and smooth, pushing through that heel, breathing out. Keeping the shoulder blades engaged and strong. Keeping the spine straight. You guys are doing awesome. Again, if you need a break, take a break, and then when you're ready, just come right back into it with us. We're almost done, and relax. Slowly walk your hands back up, shake it out. I'm gonna turn, but you don't have to. We're gonna do the opposite leg. Bird dog on the opposite side, and again, it's a modified. We're only engaging the leg. We're working the lower half. We're not lifting up the arms. Here we go. Breathe in and exhale. Keeping the shoulders and hips squared. Making sure that you're not leaning, pushing on that heel. Keeping the shoulder blades engaged. A little bit of a round, and then flatten. Gentle movement, fluid movement, and relax. Definitely walk the hands back. Shake it out a little bit. We have one more, our alternating fire hydrant lefts. Okay, we're gonna get back onto all fours. Another way that you can position your hands, instead of being here, if the wrists are bothering you, you can go ahead and get into a neutral wrist position on your fist. All right, here we go. We're lifting and then switching, but we're not leaning. I'm not kicking out my hip and leaning. So we're keeping our core engaged, waking up our hips, breathing as we move. Strong arms, strong core. A few more, and then we're going to begin our cool down. And relax. Good job, guys. Widen that stance. My knees are apart to leave some room for baby girl here. And we're just going to go into that downward dog. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Find that position that works for you. If you can bring your arms out all the way and that feels good, or maybe you're giving a small bend in the elbows, relaxing the head, pushing on your hips, rounding that back, deep, slow breaths. We're gonna walk the arms to the left, gently push the hips to the right. Deep, slow breaths here. Just releasing that lat, walk the arms the opposite way, to the right, push the hips to the left. And then from here, our arms are gonna go in the center. We're gonna walk our hands to our thighs and then slowly lengthen that spine. We're gonna side bend our head to the left. Keep the shoulders down, side bend to the right. And now we're gonna just trace our chin to the collarbone, and we're gonna roll left ear to left shoulder, trace the chin, right ear to right shoulder. I'm gonna turn and face you, and we're just gonna sit with our legs crossed from here. Hope you guys enjoy the workout. We're gonna lift that right arm up, inhale, exhale. We're gonna go to the other side, inhale. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Hey Fit Mom so that you can stay up to date with all of the workouts during pregnancy and beyond. If this workout helped you, definitely hit that like button or share it with your friends and family. Your support and subscribing helps us to continue to do what we love doing. Okay, both arms, take a nice deep breath. And exhale, push those palms away. Great job, guys. Last one, deep breath. And exhale. Thanks again. We hope you enjoyed the workout, and we'll see you next time. Ciao for now.